Are you people happy with Donald Trump?
I don't want to get too political with this, but there
Mhm.
are a lot of mixed feelings about the president.
Hi,
Hi,
so good to see you.
I know it's so good to see you too. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty well, thank you.
So I'm really excited for Australia. Thank you for accepting the request.
Of course. Oh, and also small correction. I'm not Australia, I'm US.
You are in US.
Mm-hmm.
I saw on your Facebook profile that you live in Australia.
Really? That's
Yep.
so weird. That is so weird.
Okay,
Maybe it
my
was
my bad. So you are from United States.
Yeah.
So how is pandemic there?
It's quite the roller coaster. So it's been pretty bad, especially because we have a lot of people. So it's been quite the hassle, and me and everyone else right now, we're all still quarantining. So that's how we're handling it right now.
So let's start with the video. So please introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Janice Lee, and I am currently a student at Rutgers University in New Jersey.
So on your view, what defines United States? How do you see your country as a whole?
Hmm. As a whole, if I were to answer this question, I would say that it's still a work in progress because we have a lot of ups and we have a lot of downs, but we're very diverse and
Mhm.
we have a lot of different colors, which is what makes us very open, but we still have a lot of improvements to make. So I would say I would call the United States a work in progress.
How are the people of United States
In terms of health or work ethic,
in terms of education and the work life
mm,
of the people of United States?
oh, okay. So obviously the United States is very broad and diverse, so there are many different lifestyles, but most of the time, and the one that I'm familiar with is after high school, people go to college. A lot of people go to college to pursue arts, STEM, or business, or whatever else that they want to do. And after that, they enter the workforce and they do what they like, hopefully.
What are the festival you people celebrate in your nation?
So we don't have that many festivals, but I guess the one that would come close to that is celebrating holidays. So we have a couple of holidays. We celebrate Christmas, obviously, and Halloween, where we get to
Mhm.
just dress up in costumes and have fun. Another one is Thanksgiving. So Thanksgiving is less of a festival and more of like a feast. It's to celebrate when the Pilgrims came over to the United States. So there is some controversy around that, but overall today it's more about just getting together with your friends and family and enjoying each other's company and presence and having a nice dinner together. And obviously we have New Year's, so all of like the little holidays that are at the end of the year is mostly what we love to celebrate. And then there's Valentine's Day, which is for celebrating love if you have a loved one.
How is the nightlife in United States?
Well, the nightlife is awesome. So if you're of age, obviously you can go to bars and clubs and whatnot. And it's definitely very, very diverse. So you'll find people from all over in the States, in big cities. In smaller cities, you'll find less of that. But for colleges especially, they're also quite diverse depending on like which ones you go to. And so for the nightlife, people do a variety of things, eating or just watching Netflix or going out and watching movies back when social distancing wasn't a thing,
Mhm.
or just doing other random stuff like bowling, playing sports together, um, and baking and just hanging out.
So by that, I come to the next question. It's pretty much you have answered it. Like, how do you celebrate anything like marriage ceremony or the birthday celebration in United States? I find it very different, the celebrations of Americans.
Yeah, they're a little different. So I know for like Indian weddings, they're really big and they last for like weeks and months. But for American weddings, they're pretty short relatively. It's around maybe it's a day, and then the honeymoon obviously is where it's just the newly wedded couples. But for other celebrations, they tend to be maybe 1 or 2 days long, and
Mhm.
they tend to be quite short, but you have a lot of fun within the short amount of time that you have.
If I'm visiting United States tomorrow, what are the places that I must go?
Ooh, okay. If you were to visit the States tomorrow, I would recommend New York City, obviously. And if you can hit
I
the
have
other
heard that it's
side,
pretty expensive there.
oh yeah, it is quite expensive, but New York City, and if you can visit the other side, I would definitely recommend California.
Hmm.
And the other place I would recommend is Florida
Florida.
for Disney.
What differentiate United States from rest of the world?
I think our difference is probably cultural. So we're very open-minded, most of us at least, and they're very open and
Hmm.
expressive. So I think that welcomingness and openness is probably something that other countries don't have. And since we're already very diverse, sometimes we we already know how to approach foreigners or strangers from other countries, and so that makes us a
Hmm.
lot more welcoming and open to tourism.
So, the leaders of United States are being followed by people all over the world, like Barack Obama, Bill Clinton. So, are you people happy with Donald Trump?
I don't want to get too political with this, but there
Hmm.
are a lot of mixed feelings about the president
Hmm.
and the way that our leaders are running this country right now.
Okay.
So it is quite divided.
A lot of foreign students choose United States for their education destination. So, what's that one thing that your education system has?
I think what our education system has is probably a very open, supported network for professors and students. So if students do have an idea or they have something that they want to pursue, then there will always be a couple of professors or a department that's ready to support them. So they have that ecosystem of support, whether it's entrepreneurial or research or whatnot. There's always people who want to support them. So they'll get feedback on that.
So that's all from my side. Thank you for accepting the request.
Of course, this is really interesting. I'm glad I was able to answer your questions. Oh, I'm so happy. Well, I really enjoyed this conversation. Thank you.
Bye bye.